Hey y'all, I hope y'all can hear me because I'm not gonna talk very loud. I'm on the bus, as you can see, and I've been on charter buses before, but I've never been on a Greyhound bus before, and oh my gosh, this is an experience that I don't want to repeat anytime soon. But at least I'm getting myself to Virginia. I have never been on a Greyhound bus. Charter buses, but this is an old one, and it is funky and stinky and gross. But at least I'm getting to Virginia, right? That's all that matters. Yeah, and I can't stay on very long because my battery is not completely charged, and there are no charging ports on the bus. So yeah. Someone wants to know why I'm on the bus. Oh, I could not rent a car. They wouldn't let me rent a car because I was out of town and I didn't have a major credit card or a South Carolina driver's license or a good credit score. So I had to have one of those three things, and I didn't. So it's a long ass trip. So from Charlotte, North Carolina to Richmond, Virginia, I get to Richmond, Virginia at I think 1 a.m. and I have a layover from 1 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. in Richmond. Then 5:30 a.m. is when the bus comes to take me to Lynchburg. I get into Lynchburg at 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do at the bus terminal from 1 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. Like, what am I gonna do? Just sit at the bus terminal with the weirdos? Oh my gosh, y'all, you just don't understand. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Cat, yes, the van broke down. You're gonna have to go back and watch all the videos in order. I can't go through the whole story again. So for those that don't know the whole story, go back and watch the other videos in order. Um, yeah. So this is going to be an adventure because this bus is actually going to New York, and this bus is going to New York, and there's a bunch of people on here. It's full, full, full. Anywho, stinks so bad. Oh my god, it's like corn chips, feet, and butt. I can't. I can't. I have to laugh. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. So I just have to laugh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah, during the layover, I guess I'll have to watch my Netflix on my cell phone. He spilled. It did not spill. The pea jug did not spill, y'all. I was so worried about it, but it did not spill. So, but I did empty it. I emptied it because I didn't want it to smell. You know, even though it was just a little bit, even if it was just a little bit of pee in it, sitting there for 2 days. So yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't even go to sleep because the person next to me is taking up like all the room. He got his legs spread wide open, his arm on the seat rest. I can't even get comfortable. I'm tired. I've been up since 6. Like, really? Uh, yeah, so I'm gonna try and get some rest and then charge my battery. When I get to the layover spot, since I'll have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 hours, 1.5 hours, so I can plug in there. I have all my charging ports and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is definitely an adventure, Nora. It is beyond an adventure. I know when he put the van up on the incline thing to the tow truck, I think was, oh my god, my pee jug is gonna spill and I'm gonna have to clean up pee. But it didn't spill. I emptied it at the Pet Boys. I emptied it and put water and soap in it and closed the lid down on it. Because I was like, oh no, oh no. But it's funny because while we were in the tow truck, he was looking out of his side mirror and he could see the gas from my gas tank. I still had gas in it. It was splashing. Every time we hit a bump, it was splashing onto the bed of his tow truck because it was like a flatbed tow truck. Oh my gosh. So there was a little bit of gas in it. The guy said that they would take whatever gas I had in it and save it and put it in the new tank so I wouldn't have to start from an empty tank. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it should be ready by Thursday, he said. They're going to hope for Wednesday, but it depends on if they get the part tomorrow. They might not get the part tomorrow. So they had to get a salvaged gas tank because they don't make mine anymore. You can't get it. They couldn't, at least he couldn't find a new one. I don't know. But the other guy was telling him he should look for a Nissan Quest because the Mercury Villager is basically the same thing as a Nissan Quest. But he said, no, I'll just get a salvage one. It's cheaper. So he found me a salvage one. The problem is the labor is what it costs. The only valuables I brought was my purse and my computer, tablet. I mean, I can't bring much. It's a bus. I mean, you can't bring everything. So I can only just, stuff is stuff. And if, Lord forbid, it gets stolen, then it gets stolen. I mean, I can only bring so much. I had to bring clothes with me for the next 3 days, toiletries, my vitamins. I had to bring, stuff. You can only have one bag that's 50 pounds and one carry-on, so I couldn't bring much. The one thing I did forget to bring, which is a little upsetting, and hopefully no one will find it because it's kind of tucked away somewhere, but it's my my files. I forgot to bring my files, which has some important papers in there, but hopefully it's tucked out of the way. You would have to really know where it is to find it. So I'm hoping everything. The only good news I've had today is that my daughter-in-law might actually come home tomorrow instead of possibly Thursday. So she might be home tomorrow. If whatever medicine they were going to give her this afternoon was, I guess, did whatever it's supposed to do, then she might be able to come home tomorrow. So, yeah. Ophelia, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's your opinion, right? Oh, Shannon, that's sweet, but those don't come to me until once a month. But I appreciate it. I don't drink coffee, I'll have tea. How about that? Anywho, it is what it is. Thank you, Shannon. But like I said, stuff is stuff. Stuff can be replaced. I'm in one piece, and I'm healthy, and I'm going to see my family, and it's all good. That's all I can focus on right now. I'm not focusing on the negative stuff. I'm not focusing on the what ifs, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. I'm not focusing on it. So I'm not focusing on it. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Thank you. But anywho, so. Oh no, the gas tank was because of an accident. It wasn't something that was wrong with the car. So I hit something in the road, so no. Yeah, definitely it would make sense if this was an issue that the car was having and I happened to break down in South Carolina. But no, I hit something in the road. You need to watch the other videos. You'll get the whole story. But anyway, I'm on the bus. First time ever riding a Greyhound. My son was laughing at me because he's ridden a Greyhound a couple times, so he was laughing at me. It's so funny. And the sad thing is, by car, I'm 4 hours away, but it's going to take me until 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to get to him. Like, really? 12-hour trip that's 4 hours away. Oh my gosh. It's annoying. They had to let me rent a car, I could have been there already. Or I would at least be just getting there or close to being there. I couldn't rent a car. So it is what it is, right? And I'm sorry the video is so dark, but I can't put a light on because that would be rude. Oh my gosh, you like the Greyhound? Oh, this bus is funky and it's full and it stinks. Ugh, I don't like it. Definitely will not be my preferred mode of transportation. I have no idea, Mike. I'm not even considering trips right now. That's the furthest thing from my mind. By the end of May, all of the June, July, and August meetups will be on the calendar, so you'll have to look there. I like my space food too, but every seat has somebody in it, so I had to sit with someone else. No, he cannot pick me up from Richmond because I get in Richmond at 1 in the morning and he has to be to work at 6 in the morning, so no, I would not. And he has the baby, so that means he would have to get the baby. Oh no, he doesn't have the baby. She's at her other grandmother's. But no, I wouldn't do that to him. I'll be fine. It's all good. It's no big deal. It's the things you go through, and it's the part of life, right? It is what it is. I just want to thank all of you guys who sent money to my PayPal. I got it. I appreciate it. I will definitely. Oh, thank you, Prime. I will definitely be getting the van fixed and still have some savings. So thank you very much. And I will be contacting individually each person who sent PayPal money. And I want to send a little gift to each of those people. I appreciate that. It's the least I can do is send you a little gift. And it's getting really, really dark. You can't even see me anymore. Woo. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to go. I will update you when I get to my layover, although some of you won't be awake because it'll be 1 in the morning. But for those of you that are awake, hey, there you go. You get to hang out with me for an hour or so at the bus station. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.